4. Manchester United 1. I saw Matty Renton yesterday. He said there's only one United, and at the minute it's Newcastle. Onana dropped. All that chat. Get on the bench, mate, you sausage, right? You can't say that and then do what you did.
No chance. We're not even speak about that. I'm glad
not even in the squad.
That was the real head loss.
Newcastle do the double over Manchester United for the first time since. Any guesses? Any guesses in the chat?
Not sure, actually.
1931.
I was going
to say last season.
Almost 100 years. In between the First and the Second World War.
That's mad.
There's been a whole war in between that.
I would have said last season, personally.
And after. Newcastle now in 4th spot, 2 points behind Forest, with that precious game in hand, don't forget as well. Amorim was 4 points off the top 4 when he took over. Hella losses we've seen.
10
to be precise, double figures now. But Flex, I ribbed you downstairs. I said, you lot are shit, your pants. And he says, but did you expect us to win? I said, of course not. And he goes, well, then you can't banter me. Is that what we're doing?
You can listen. You can always banter us because we're pathetic. But
fair enough.
You know, there's not any neutral fan or Man United fan that had Man United winning that game.
There's a way of losing, though, right?
And that's. But what I did say before the game is, I think we're going to lose, but we need to lose with a bit of a decent performance. And the first half actually was that. Both teams were even. We got back into it. We created probably slightly the better chances. Did all right. Actually did all right in the first half. It was fine. And then 3 individual errors just gave Newcastle all the goals.
Error FC.
There's no other way to sum it up. Like, bozo, brain-dead players doing stupid stuff. That, you know, and then now the outrage of a lot of our fans obviously is pivoting to Amorim now. Tell you what, but hold on a minute, we all said we're going to lose this game, so we knew before the game that the record was going to be 10 losses, and everybody was slightly comfortable with that because it's all about Thursday, get to the summer. But what happens is when you lose in that manner and you take licks, and it's like the capitulation, it intensifies the magnitude of it. Do you know what I mean? Because like I said, if I ask every single Man United fan before that game, every Man United fan saying to me, just Thursday, we're obviously going to take licks there. Obviously we are. They're super strong at home.
That is bad, though.
They're going for...
If you look at them stats.
Of course.
21 games, 6 wins, 5 draws, 10 defeats.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Bottom half
100%.
I mean, look,
So
that's
what I'm saying. So the wider conversation... But that was the case before the game. You just added in an extra game where everybody knew we was going to lose against Newcastle. What I'm saying is the new outrage... I don't understand the new outrage. It should be the same outrage from before, where we're saying we need to get to the summer. The Premier League has long gone. When we were playing against these 3 teams sandwiched in between Lyon, we said, Forest, Man City, Newcastle. Well, you're not really going to win any of them, are you? You're playing 3rd in the league, 4th in the league, and the other team in Newcastle that are probably going to end up 3rd. Yeah. Man United ain't got a chance against any of them teams. And they proceed not to win. But it's the manner. It's the manner. Is Ruben Amorim free of any sort of problems and accountability? No. And when I always agree with that. You can't just rid him of any accountability. But at the same time, as United fans, we can't talk out of both sides of our mouth. We can't say this guy's come in and yes, he's made it worse, but we need to just get these players out because all these players are crap, remember, as well. All the players that he didn't buy, everyone's saying you can't make them better. They're all crap. So then when they proceed to keep doing more crap stuff, now we might go, but you know what? Get him out, actually. Get the manager out. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Without even letting him get to the summer to even...
You can't sack him.
You
that
can't.
Would just be
no, there's a lot of Man United fans saying, listen,
really?
This guy's a fraud. Get him out.
You can't sack him. That would be...
We got worse. We were better when Ten Hag was here.
Clizzy, though.
Well, that's why I'm still there.
But
and hire who?
There's been
well, there you go.
There's been certain
he hasn't even bought no players.
There's been certain games where you've said, okay, I can see what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Like the actual football itself has looked better.
Yeah.
Like in the last couple of games, have you seen any of that?
Well, yes. Before the
like what about Thursday?
International
what
break.
About Thursday night?
Thursday. That's what, again. Onana did 2 individual mistakes. We should have won that game 2-0 comfortably. Leon didn't really do anything. Onana done a madness. Like individually,
your
done a
reaction
madness.
was unbelievable to that on United View. If you haven't watched that, you need to. You were just looking away for the camera, like
because
rocking like a baby.
Yeah, it's like just breathe.
I was just cussing that Shirky as well.
Yeah,
because he didn't do nothing.
And then he scored.
And then he's standing up on the thing like Jude Bellingham, and I'm like, look, Onana, look what you've done.
Yeah,
look what you've
Your
done.
patience
You did
is
this to
fully
us in the
out now,
Champions
isn't it?
League as well. Look what you've done. So
what you've gone and
I'm
done.
not even on that right
Do you
now.
think that
Let me
these
not even go there.
the pre-match comments?
Everything,
Everything.
Laurie, everything. It ain't even just that makes it even worse.
No, but
Matic
do you
was
think
there
the
in a
pressure that he
warm-up
put
top
on
with his zip
himself?
like this. He didn't even play, and he won the war of words.
There's no.
He didn't even play.
Instagram story was pretty damning as well.
I think that was
What
fake.
was it? What
No, that
was
was
it?
fake. That was
was
fake.
The one, oh yeah, from yesterday.
But
yeah,
there's,
that's fake.
there's no
Cross-checked.
self-awareness because even that FA Cup trophy that he posted, the goal that was conceded in that game was another error from him
The
again.
reason why we were not nervous for the last 10 minutes of that game was because of him. I mean, otherwise that should have been a comfortable 2-0 as well.
Yeah.
But the Onana thing's one thing. But back to the Newcastle thing, they didn't have to get out of gear one. We gave them the goals.
Great goals.
Great
yeah.
goals.
And the goals,
Harvey
the
Barnes.
goals, Harvey Barnes. Look, Mazraoui slips over. Who's he running at? Ericsson, who can't move, who shouldn't be here no more, is leaving at the end of the season. And Lindelof, who's been here 8 years, don't play no more. Runs at them two, easy goal. What else happens at the fourth goal? He tries to play it out, kicks it straight to Joe Linton. What?
That one was
Dallo,
great header though for the assist.
Dallo, Livramento just goes in a straight line. No drop the shoulder, not a jinky maninky, no nothing. Straight line.
Falls over.
Just didn't fancy running with him.
Straight line speed.
So it's
Track and field.
so you go that and you're like, right, you can't.
What chance?
Xerxes now injured for Thursday. That means Rasmus Højlund has to start up front. Now out of the two bozo keepers, this is why we're
Tom
cursed.
Heaton,
Don't
mate.
matter. Free Tom
Yeah,
Heaton. I said all along, Tom Heaton would not do them things what they're doing.
Would
I
you-
swear to you.
Would you go
You know,
with
like
Tom
when you're just
Heaton?
a cultured goalie.
How old is he?
Probably about 38, something like that.
Like Fraser Forster.
Yeah, amazing career. Been in the game a long time.
Yeah.
Play him.
Burnley.
Free Heaton. Yeah?
You actually want Tom Heaton to start?
Play Tom Heaton.
When was the last time Tom
Thomas
Heaton-
Oh my God.
I'll get
Oh,
it
it's
up.
the last
He ain't
time
played
he's.
since.
I'll get it up.
He
for
played.
me. Thomas Heaton will whack in his old. He doesn't even have a Wikipedia page.
You put Tom, Tom, not
So
Thomas.
Still Thomas.
Well, just Google
He's
when was the
38,
last time.
38.
I want to know the last time he
Oh
played.
dear.
Last time he played.
He played 20 games for Aston Villa between 2019 2021.
He hasn't played
No,
since.
last time he played for
But
Man
he's-
United.
No, never.
Never.
That's how you had a game.
No.
Wait,
It was on tour. Don't count.
So
That's it. That's in
That's the last time
2021.
because I've done an interview. It's against you lot.
so against Lyon,
You want him to play
you want your
Yes.
you
on
want
Thursday?
your goalkeeper to be Tom Heaton and your striker's going to be Højlund. Do you think you're going to get through the tie?
I've said we're going to win the Europa League. So guess what, Matisse?
Oh yeah, you have to.
I will stick with that because that is everywhere.
Do you
all
regret?
over the internet.
Do you regret that?
Let it happen first.
No.
I've said a lot of things
I
too.
will,
That was
I will
very-
regret that.
We've all said a lot of things.
I will-
Before Ipswich, you should have saw what I was
I,
saying.
I will regret that when it's time to regret it. For now, I am riding up the M1.
We ride out.
So the wheels are
till the
gone,
wheels are
drop off,
gone.
mash up, can't move.
So by
I will
Friday
address.
morning then.
Yeah.
But Thursday is
It's a shame
looking
we're-
peak. I'm
shame-
thinking,
shame we're not doing
is
shit
it a
Friday.
Bruno false 9 thing
Ooh,
rather than
it's
him?
late.
I don't know, but then you lose so much from Bruno because they just won't touch the ball. So you
Yeah.
just got to stick Rasmus up there for the balance. And between them two bozos, it'll probably be Onana to come
Could you
back
not
in
stick
now.
like a centre back up there, just to be a
Harry
bit of
Maguire.
a
People
nuisance?
been saying
Put
Harry Maguire
Maguire up
does
there.
all right.
Jesus
But,
Christ.
no, it's got
It's
to be
2025,
Rasmus.
by the way.
We will get through. We will beat them.
Do you know what?
beat them.
Our worst ever period was like 8th. So if you finish in 13th, 14th, comfortably,
Yeah, come.
this is is this? It can't get any worse than this, or can it? Like,
Is
Mick
this the worst
McCarthy-
That's
season?
what's
Is this
scary.
the worst season
Big
from a
gun.
Big Six team?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Oh, yeah,
Of course.
for sure.
That feels
Mate,
good
they've
to
almost
hear.
got
Of course.
relegated.
Because we've been always that.
Yeah.
We've
No,
always had
because
those
it was the 12th
seasons.
one, innit?
And the
Was it
10th.
12th?
And the 10th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had
So
the
it's
record.
nice that you're taking over.
We've
Oh no, you're gone now.
Give
This
that.
is-
That's. I mean, what do we
Well,
say about them? Because
Big Six.
we're saying Big Six and that, but do we expect?
I
is
just
it
don't
like-
know if they have like the level of name. It doesn't really hold as much weight.
Maybe we should just
You
do like
guys,
drop-off's not that
Manchester
big.
United, that sounds good.
Manchester United.
It's
you're
Manchester
talking
United
about.
So
talking
that's
about.
that.